There's an actual famous Jim Rohn quote where Jim says, I'll take care of me for you if you take care of you for me. And the concept is really that agreement, contract between teams that are aiming to achieve at a high level, which at our company is very much us. Everyone's looking to be a high performer and a high producer. And, that kind of statement is really the concept of understanding that to be the best team, we all must be at our best. The problem is when, one person lets off the gas on taking care of themselves. Maybe they're losing their biology, they're not sleeping right, and then all of a sudden they're showing up to work and they're not performing at their best. And when that happens, it weighs on everyone because we as a team, we are the people together that produce the result. It isn't just a one-man army and one person gets the credit. We all are really active in supporting each other on our projects. And so the agreement is really the understanding of listen, when I'm at my best, I'm incredible. And when you're at your best, you're incredible. And so let's commit to each other because we want to be first as a team. We can't be first as a team if only one of us is winning. So if you bring your best, I'll bring mine. And then together, that's really where we get the outcome that we really both want. And so it's really just more of a reminder that, sometimes as a team member or even just someone who works hard or works a lot, we can sometimes believe that every problem can be solved by working harder or working longer hours. But over time, we can start to burn ourselves out. Our biology starts to slip, and no matter who we are, we can really start to drop the ball. I was talking to a friend one time, and I was working insane hours, insane amounts of hours that really no one should be working. And his reminder to me was really like, Ashton, that when you're on, you're like Michael Jordan in the fourth quarter. You cannot be stopped. You cannot miss. You are just undefeatable and unbeatable when you're on top of your game. But right in that moment, he could tell I was tired by the way I was communicating. Even just the way I was talking about the challenges I was facing. He could tell I was not the confident Ashton, the Ashton that says, give me the ball at any point and I will make it. And so it was the understanding right at that moment that no matter who you are, your biology at some point will start to give out. If you work 100 plus hours a week consistently, you will start to burn out. Your brain will not be performing the way it could. And sometimes we think it's like, man, I don't have time to stop working. I don't have time to slow down because I have all this stuff to do. And me taking a break means this stuff doesn't get done as fast as it should. And people are counting on me. And as a leader, that's sometimes the battle you deal with. But then you have to remember that you could try to keep charging forward at 50% and 60%, but also understanding that if you could re-energize, that the me at 100% can outpace the work that 5 of me could do at 50%. Even if they can work longer hours, the potency of what I'm doing when I'm working, energized, focused, clear, the effectiveness and potency of my decisions and thoughts and creativity is out of this world. And so I think it's an important reminder for people to understand that, the problems you're facing right now aren't going to be outworked. They're going to be outthought. They're going to be outmaneuvered. And when you think about outmaneuvered, it has nothing to do with the length of time that you're working on it. It has everything to do with your agility to move within that decision at that time. Which when you think of it that way, you can work less hours, but if you're at the top of your game, you'll get way more done, or at least more needles moved within your company to move you forward or on the other side of whatever you're trying to accomplish.